Microsoft and Apple in the past few days have issued new updates to their most recent operating systems, but despite the updates, many customers continue to complain about glitches. Consumer reporter John Matarese shows you some of the most common problems you may encounter and what you can do so you don't waste your money.
Have you ever heard so many complaints about new technology? First was Microsoft's Windows 8 that many people hated so much they refused to buy a new laptop computer. Well, now it's Apple's iOS 7, which has many fans wishing they could exchange it for the old version.
Like a lot of iPad and iPhone owners, Vicky Agery has struggled with short battery life ever since upgrading to Apple's new iOS 7.
It runs out of its battery, real fast, and so I have to charge it much more often.
Kate McMahon still can't get used to iOS 7's new icons and 3D home screen.
It's a while to get used to, and it's very different.
The complaints are uncharacteristic for Apple and sound like what people used to say about Microsoft upgrades. Stefan Pawlowski is a Microsoft user and says he's waiting for Windows 8 to fix some of its bugs.
Windows 7 is by far superior, and most of my friends totally regret getting Windows 8.
So how did upgrades turn into downgrades? Tech blogs blame two reasons. One, they say Apple and Microsoft both rushed out their most recent upgrades. And two, they say both upgrades made significant changes to very popular operating systems. In Microsoft's case, the biggest complaints concern removal of the Start button and adding tiles that most people are still not comfortable using. Meantime, Apple's complaints include shorter battery life, problems sending text messages, 3D animation getting people sick, and occasional blue screens of death. Both companies are planning updates in the coming weeks to fix the complaints, but are not planning to go back in time, which means we'll have to get used to the changes.
The good news is that companies are very aware of their public image, especially in this day of Twitter and Facebook. And when something's not working the way it should be, they will fix it so you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.